my crafty friends. Okay, the January journal on February 24th. I haven't even started February. I'm getting a little anxious, I gotta be honest, but I'm gonna make it a short one. So let's finish up this bad boy or pretty girl. I don't know. We got the cover. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. All right, she got chunky. Before I get into the cover, I'll put this to the side. Let me just show you some additional things I did quickly. What did I do? I added this little girl here, this little fairy on a piece of fabric that I'm going to use on the cover as well. So it's kind of like alluding to that. You saw this. I put this, I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I have a stitch pocket here with this tag. It's got a little glitter. It says Stardust. And then Magical Times, and it's got some writing there on the writing room on the back. We've got some stitching here. I've got another tag in here, and I put a quote on it. It seems to me that we all look at nature too much and live with her too little. Yes, yes, yes. Oscar Wilde. Okay, and then what else did I do? You saw this. This opens like this and pulls out, right? So you did see that. We did that together. I did this. So this is a yew branch, I guess. And then this flips up, and then there is a little flip out here for writing space. And it kind of is hidden away there under that little branch. And the weight of this wax seal is kind of holding it down. This you saw, this little tag with the birdie. Okay. There's still plenty of, journaling space in here. I added in this tag, which I made in a video that's on my channel, about quickly making tags. And then this is like a faux envelope, and when you open it, it's a piece of avocado dyed paper, and there's journaling space on both sides, and then you can fold it back up, and it kind of looks like a little envelope, and that just tucks in there. You saw that. Did we do this paper clip? Yeah, I think I showed you that. Let's see, what else? I put this little fox here with Follow Your Dreams, so a little forest theme there. This is another card, I think was part of that, where I made that other one. This is just a little notebook. I put a little embellishment on the top, and then there's a little tag in here that I made, and that red kind of carrying through from the yew berries. That you saw. What else? I think you saw everything else. I'm just checking. This I think was in here, but I added, I had these pictures of yew trees that I got from the public domain. And so I just attached them with some photo corners because this says album. So I figured it gave it that album feel. A little tag in here. What else? That I showed you. I put some more cards in here, like so. More fairy theme. Just some more fairy cards tucked in here. I think I showed you that one. Oh, I put this, this is very hard. So this can be a really good piece that can be used throughout the journal to kind of put underneath where you're writing. So it's kind of like a hardback piece. And so I just clipped that in here. And there's also some journaling space on the other side if, you wanted to use it for that. This, I guess I gotta attach that. This is just a little envelope, and inside there is just a little card. I might have showed you that one. A little quote here and some tags back here behind it. So let me get that glued on. Thought I glued it, but apparently not well, so we'll do that again. And I don't want it to seal it, but I want it to look like it's sealed. I just want it to hold it down. Okay, so that's that. You saw that. I put this little tuck space here, so I'll end up putting something in there. So, like so. I added this little journaling card, some more fairy cards in here. Oh, I put this on here. So this is just from one of the kits, and I put a moth on the front of it, and this is just another piece of avocado dyed paper inside. And I thought that would go here. This would be a great space to kind of put some photos in that, so I'm gonna leave that like it is. It's, you know, got such a dark background and contrast, so I think this would be good to put some photos. These, I guess I need to, oh, this was attached here, that I know. And then this I made, but I guess I haven't found the home for it, so we'll leave that out. This you saw. I did add this card, so it says adopt the pace of nature. And then on those yew seeds, I just put a little note and tucked them in here, and then when you fold this over, it kind of puts that number there like that. I thought that looked cool. So these are all in here. You saw the rest of them. All right, so she's done. I might add, you know, like some dangles in that, and I am gonna sell these. I decided finally, after much discussion with a friend of mine, I am going to sell these. So this is gonna go up in the shop. And what I did here, so this was the January journal, but on the cover, what I think I'm gonna do a very simple cover. So what I pulled out this corrugated cardboard piece, has those ridges, and I was thinking of distressing it in that, but the cover itself is kind of very finished, even though the inside is kind of a little crazy. I figured I wanted to keep that finished look going. So I just found a couple of pieces of fabric, and I thought I would kind of layer them and then get this image on here. And I was thinking of sewing it, but I gotta tell you, I am petrified of sewing it because this is the original print, and if I screw it up, which I am very inclined to do, I will feel horrible because I don't have another one, and I'm not going to photocopy it because it's copyrighted. So I think what I'm going to do is just go as it is and keep it very simple and clean. And then I took the January off, right, because this was from the Fairy Frise, and there's one for every month. So I'm gonna leave this in the journal for whoever gets it, and they can do what they wish with this. They can decide to put it on the cover if they want, or not. But I am gonna take the Yew Fairy, and then I thought I would kind of kick that off to the side here and maybe put some grommets in there. And then I'm gonna take a little doily that I got in some Happy Mail, and this little piece of lace, and this is kind of like a open spot here, so I figured I would just kind of put this down like so. And then I found a button that kind of brought more of that, I guess it's maroon, but that's a little brighter red, but I didn't have brighter red except in a heart, and I didn't want the heart, so I thought I'd put that there. And then I would use this ribbon, so when I put it on the cover, I'll put this behind it. So this will go on here. Now she's a little bit of a chunky monkey, so I'll put the ribbon behind this, but you get the idea, okay? So I think that's what I'm gonna go with, and I think that'll be pretty enough. And I might just leave, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Now I'm going to have to glue it down because I want this under it. I don't want it over it. So I'm going to glue that under it, and so that's not going to really leave me a lot of room to make a pocket here. If I were creating some kind of attachment where these were, you know, like a grommet and connecting them, I could do that, but I'm not going to be able to do that with this, so that's the plan. All right, so let's make this easy and easier. I'm just going to kind of go this way, and we will glue these down first. I'm just going to take some Fabrifix. Hopefully this won't show through too much, although most of it will be covered, so I don't think it'll matter much. Yeah, this is fun. Okay. We'll just kind of, woo, come on. Kind of want it like not straight, like so. Yeah, because you could see a little of the glue. Oh well. Let's see if we can cover some of that up. Maybe what I'll do instead is have it in the center. And then the edges will be just a little freer. Yeah, like so. And then our little Yew Fairy. Oh, adorable. Like that. I did test this glue on a piece of this paper to make sure that it wasn't going to seep through before I added it to this one and destroyed it. All right, so let's just do that. Okay, and then we have this piece, which may be a little difficult to glue, but let's see what we can do here. I don't want it around the outer edge because then you're going to see it for sure. Like that. I still want to be able to see most of the image, and you know, you can always pick that up, look at that way. And this one, like so. And then our little button here. It is adding some dimension. I could clip that off, but there's a little divot here, so I'm just going to include it. Like so. Okay, now we have Let me get this January out of the way before I destroy it. Okay. Whew, so excited. We're finally at the end of this one. Ooh, it's been fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love doing it. It just, you know, you're in a project and then 50 other things come up. You know how it is. I don't have to tell you. All right, so let's glue this down. We'll let it dry and then I'll add some grommets. And I'm putting it on a piece of chipboard to kind of give it some stability and a little dimension at the same time. And I cut it, the piece of chipboard, just slightly smaller than this word. And I'm going to put that there. So this too is a little making me crazy because I only have one of these too. And you know, those crocodiles, they're kind of, they have a mind of their own. Let's see. Actually, I could do a brad instead, and then I don't have to worry about that whole smushing thing. Good idea. Good plan. Let's do that. I don't have any green. Wish I did. All right, we'll go by the old standby. I think I have some of these antique brass ones. I think these are Tim Holtz. Like I know him, like he's my brother or something. Okay. Timmy! There's this thing on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook a lot. I market on Facebook, so I have clients on Facebook. Anyway, so I end up on Facebook, right? And there's this thing, it's like, call out your favorite celebrity and see if they reply. Like, I'm gonna call out Tim Holtz. He's my favorite celebrity. See if he'll reply. All right, maybe I should draw these in just to make sure they're even. So I guess I'll do one here. And about there. Yeah. All right. Wish me luck. Come on. Woo! Oh, it indented it a little. Oh well. Not like I'm giving it to the queen. Okay. Although whoever buys this is very special in my eyes, so. And this journal is very special in my eyes. Because it's, I don't know, these are labors of love, you know? They are to me. All right, here we go. Last one, and then we'll glue this baby on. And then we'll glue our cover on, and then this will be done. Done, done, done. I'll do a flip through on the Etsy listing. Maybe actually, I'm gonna put it in my own shop. Yep, it's going in my own shop. It's not going up on Etsy. So if you're interested, you can grab it there. Like that. That's what she's doing. Right there. And I will, once I list it, I'll add the link. So if you're interested, you can go grab it on my website and have a little piece of the flower fairies in your own home. They bring me joy. Every year I do a fairy garden. I love the fairies. I would keep it, but I have no room. I just don't, and I'm not gonna have room for, I'm not gonna have room for 12. So yeah, they can't stay with me as much as I would love to have them here. All right, so now this is gonna have to go on here. So you see what I'm doing? I want to put that ribbon on there. So that's where I want it, like that. And add a little bit of glue, make sure it stays put. And then we will add our cover right there. And this one I'm gonna glue up a lot. All right, drum roll. Watch me drop it. All right, I gotta stand up. And there we go. The Yew Fairy journal is complete, except for a little bling here and there. So I'm gonna let this dry really good, but I will have the final flip through in more detail when I add all the little pieces and that to it, and you'll be able to check that out. Thank you for watching this entire January Yew Fairy series. We'll be moving on to February, and I'm gonna have to wrap that up pretty quick. So I would imagine that'll fall a little into March. It's okay, it's all good. And then we'll get back on track. But you know what? It's fun. And by the time you're watching this, all the videos will be here, so it won't really matter. And you may watch this in July for all I know. So the months really don't matter. But this is our January journal, the Yew Fairy, from my Fairy Freeze calendar that has all the months from Cecile, I don't know how you would, I could be saying it wrong, so somebody correct me. Cicely Mary Barker, and her beautiful illustrations of the flower fairies now here. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you soon. Bye.